The real reason Elon Musk bought Twitter. Twitter says in a 62-page complaint that Elon Musk breached his agreement to buy the social media company for $44 billion. Mr. Musk, the world's richest man, has attempted to back out of the deal, arguing that Twitter has too many phony accounts and that the company has misrepresented itself. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss the real reason Elon Musk bought Twitter, so stay tuned to find out. Now let's start our video. Twitter's lawsuit sought to rebut Mr. Musk's claims against it and demonstrate that it possessed the legal authority to proceed with the acquisition. Instead, the company argued that Mr. Musk had broken a contract. Others on Twitter were critical, calling his exit strategy a model of hypocrisy and a model of ill faith. It made its case by quoting the billionaire's tweets. Twitter claims it gave Mr. Musk all pertinent information about spam accounts. Twitter stated in its complaint that it provided Mr. Musk with spam account data, despite his claims that the company had refused his requests for such information. In response to Mr. Musk's requests, the company supplied him with certain facts, such as access to the company's fire hose of tweets. Twitter alleges in its lawsuit that it resorted to legal action when Mr. Musk's data requests became increasingly unreasonable. This is a historic arrangement. Elon Musk launched an unsolicited $40 billion bid for the social network, stating his ambition to transform it into a private company and give users more freedom of expression. This is the response. Twitter's board of directors implemented a poison pill as a defensive strategy after hearing Mr. Musk's proposal. Reducing a company's stock value above a certain price threshold is a tried-and-true corporate tactic to make it less enticing to a potential acquirer. Despite the scarcity of specifics in his original offer and Wall Street skepticism, Mr. Musk, the world's richest man, rapidly obtained financing commitments for his bid, putting pressure on Twitter's board to take his overture seriously and put an accord. After securing the requisite cash, the Twitter board met with Mr. Musk to discuss his offer. An agreement was quickly reached, with the corporation selling itself for $54.20 per share. Situations become complicated. Not long after Mr. Musk and Twitter reconciled, things began to go wrong. Mr. Musk threatened to pull out of the deal if Twitter didn't give more information on how it assesses the number of bogus accounts. It was said that the firm would grant him access to a significant amount of their data. Musk has withdrawn. Mr. Musk has opted to terminate the contract since he and the other party continued to differ on the number of spam accounts. Twitter then filed a lawsuit to force the billionaire to finish the deal. Mr. Musk, on the other hand, reacted in the legal filing, accusing Twitter of deception because it concealed the exact number of bogus accounts on its system. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Now let's continue. According to Mr. Musk, Twitter's public admission that around 5% of its users are bots is substantially misleading and has a material detrimental effect under the terms of the agreement. Mr. Musk's employment agreement with Twitter requires the firm to provide proper regulatory disclosures since January. However, Twitter reminded out that the figures were only estimates in its regulatory filings. Twitter also stated that the presence of bots was a major factor in Mr. Musk's decision to buy the company. Mr. Musk has indicated that while the acquisition was closing, Twitter's business operations did not meet his expectations, which is another reason he wanted to pull out of the deal. Mr. Musk said that Twitter had broken the terms of the deal contract by, among other things, slowing down recruiting and failing to notify him before the recent termination of two executives. On the other hand, Twitter stated in its complaint that its hiring freeze was in accordance with Mr. Musk's objectives. Mr. Musk's legal staff was also told of the company's intention to fire the two executives and made no opposition. The complaint did not state when Mr. Musk's attorneys were apprised of the relevant choices. Mr. Musk's cancellation of transaction negotiations, according to Twitter, is a breach of contract. According to the deal, Mr. Musk must undertake reasonable best efforts to complete the transaction, which includes collecting loan money for the $44 billion company. Twitter, on the other hand, claimed in its lawsuit that Musk appeared to stop working on completing his debt financing, which would constitute a breach of the agreement. Twitter also claimed that he vanished when business executives, including CFO Ned Siegel, tried to contact him about the spam account data that Mr. Musk had previously expressed worry about. The lawsuit featured screenshots of Mr. Musk's tweets, including one in which he claimed a Twitter lawyer notified him he had violated a non-disclosure agreement. Mr. Musk used the excrement emoji in response to a tweet from Mr. Agrawal. Twitter also referred to Musk's tweets and speeches in which he questioned Twitter's claims that spam accounts had been deactivated. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section how this video was. I hope that you found this one interesting. You can subscribe and watch more videos in our channel to keep up with more content. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.